But empathic listening, what should you be doing? Well, what should you not be doing? If somebody comes to you and you can tell that they want you to listen and understand and be empathic, it's not the time to debate whether what they're saying is correct or not. It's not time to challenge them or contradict them or make assumptions and say, well, I know where this is going, let's stop now because I know the outcome of this, right? It's not time to even diagnose the problem. Initially, if you're being empathetic, it's about listening and understanding. But what a lot of people today think is that if you are being empathetic, you have to agree. And this is the cause, I think, of a lot of the problems and the divisions that we have today. Because people don't even want to listen because they feel that means that they're agreeing. So you don't have to agree. You're just respecting someone's experience and you're listening to it. Now, a while ago, I was called in to work with a senior leadership team who had decided, as part of a diversity and inclusion initiative, they wanted to have listening sessions where the senior leaders were going and speaking to various employees and just listening and trying to understand their lived experience. And the senior leaders were afraid. They were thinking, well, what if they've had experience I don't know about? What am I going to say? Now, the important thing here is you don't always have to have an answer. So you might say something as simple as, thank you, I appreciate you opening up to me. Or, I'm grateful to hear your story. We need to hear this from you. This is important. Or, if necessary, I'm sorry to hear that that happened. But just these little statements like this reveal that you're listening, okay, that you're attempting to be empathetic. You don't have to have your own story and go into stage hog mode when somebody's sharing with you. So let's talk a little bit about psychological safety. And we talk about this a lot, and you've probably heard of Dr. Timothy Clark and his 4 stages model, which I'm not going to share today, but I want to share another nice and easy one that you can use. And this is what we call the TERA framework, T-E-R-A. So if you want to create psychological safety, some aspects that you can bring in are, first of all, do people feel like they're part of a team? Do they feel that they're included, they're part of the group? Do people feel that you are there to support them? Do they have positive expectations of their interactions with you? Do people feel that you respect them? Okay, you don't diminish them or belittle them in public. And then do people feel they have some autonomy or some say-so in the way that their days are run? So these 4 aspects, everybody's different. I remember working with Google and with GlaxoSmithKline, GSK, and we did sessions in the morning for APAC and in the afternoon for EMEA and the Americas. And we found that the responses to these questions were different depending on the region. So we found that in APAC, there was much more focus on people needing to feel part of the team. Whereas when we moved to EMEA and the Americas, we found that there was more emphasis on autonomy and rank. So this may be different in different regions, but everybody needs some aspect of these 4 things to feel that they can be safe psychologically.